I recently moved to the south of England, which is a change from where I'm used to living. There are quite a few people who, on a consistent basis, I hear talk about broken Britain and how the immigrants are idiots, morons, inferior, insert your derogatory term here, and they should all fuck off. Granted, this is usually heard when I'm working at a bar, in a pub, and the people normally saying it are on their 7th pint and it's only 9 PM, but I still feel it's a pressing issue. People who are getting angry at the immigrants for whatever you think is going on are fucking idiots. What would you be doing in their situation? That's right, exactly the same thing. You wouldn't just sit there in Romania, Ukraine, Poland, or wherever, making less than $1 a day while the rest of your family are cramped into a small room where they have to share beds. The fact that people are literally risking their lives to come and make a better life for themselves in the UK shows how much they care about providing for those they love. If you're against that, then I don't really know what to say to you. Who you should be getting angry at is the government. But I digress. Here's what I'd do if I was in charge. Let people in as long as they're going to contribute to society. But doesn't everyone contribute to society, idiots? We're all in this together, kid, and you better get used to it. Unfortunately, that's not how life works. A Polish builder coming over to do honest work at a reduced rate is contributing to society. A Romanian woman faking tears and wearing a headscarf whilst trying to hustle me into paying £4 for a dead rose in central London isn't. I kind of like the American situation on this one. I'd like to give immigrants a small test on things like British culture. You know, queuing, being overly polite, and maybe not deciding to have a little chill-out session by the 7/7 memorial. A lot of Brits when abroad tend to abide by the customs of that country, so I think it'd be nice to get a little bit back in return. In a survey in 2014, 77% of the British public supported a reduction to immigration levels. I'm going to have to say here that I'm also part of that 77%. And no, I didn't vote for the BNP or UKIP in the recent general election. I support a reduction because I feel a lot of people who've decided to come here don't feel like contributing to society and they don't benefit us in any way. Much like the Australian system, let's fill the skill gaps present in our economy by letting in all the doctors, nurses, social workers, researchers, you get the picture. What I'd also like to crack down on is illegal immigration in the UK. Currently, I like the idea of charging shopkeepers and restaurant owners £10,000 per illegal worker they have. It's enough of a deterrent to stop the majority of employers hiring people who don't have the right to be here. What I don't like is generally how easy it is to get in the UK, and furthermore, manage to stay here even when you've been caught. As soon as you get off some boat or lorry or whatever, I'm not the expert here, you can just destroy your documentation. Or I mean, fuck it, destroy it beforehand. And if you ever get caught, the courts can't do shit. You're stuck here. What's hilarious is that some people who originally came here illegally are asking to be deported back, even though they have no documentation. We need to employ more people in order to stop making it so easy to get in. I'm not saying build a wall around the borders, but let's just see an improvement in immigration control. I guess the current flaw, which isn't even the UK's fault, is at Calais, where the French don't give a shit, they just want them out too, so they send them to us. The problem is, if they get caught the first time, they just try and try again, which is exactly what I'd be doing, but you get the point. It's tough. Like, what are we meant to do? They have no identification, they don't want to cooperate, and they don't speak English. What do we do with them? I'm not so sure, but keeping them stuck in the UK isn't the right answer. I see immigration as a policy, when introduced correctly, can see foreign people positively benefiting society, not foreign people claiming benefits from society. I'm out.